Hey, this is Danielle, and today I'm talking about the breakout in Microsoft and the trade setup that I have going into earnings. So let's go ahead and take a look. Today, Microsoft right now is up 2.35%. We had some AMD news, which is kind of sending the market higher here. Deal with OpenAI, which is great. But if you look at Microsoft, you may remember that I got you into this trade a couple weeks ago, and that's because Microsoft has a daily squeeze and it also typically has a rally going into earnings. So you can see right here that we have a bunch of consolidation, we have the squeeze, and we have positive volume. Now, people kept asking me if I was going to get out of Microsoft because it wasn't doing anything. It was literally every day. It was up a little bit, and then the next day it was down a little bit, and it's just nothing was happening, right? You have to remember that that is what the squeeze is. What we're doing when we're trading the squeeze is we're recognizing where price is consolidating and getting ready to break out. So in this case, I did not get out of Microsoft. I'm still holding on to my long call. And the reason why is because it still had positive momentum. It was flirting with the 50 simple, but it wasn't breaking down. Still had positive volume. Ultimately, I was just waiting for the catalyst, which is getting closer to that earnings report. So as you get closer to that earnings report, that's typically where it's going to take off. Today it's up on good news, which is great. But what I have here on Microsoft is I have a long call. So I have a long call in the monthly series right here, the October 17th series. So I am getting closer to when this thing is going to expire. So it's not the worst idea to kind of take some profits on it. Typically, I buy the long calls in the actual earnings series, but I think I remember with Microsoft, this was a pretty high price. I typically try to keep my trading room trades to around $500 or so, and this one was already pretty elevated at $2,200 a piece. So that's probably why I ended up buying it in the monthly series. But if you do want to buy some more expensive calls in the actual earnings series, you have the 510s you could buy the 520s. Those are going to be a Delta 70 or Delta 60. I think either one of those would be fine. But overall, Microsoft looks great here. It's breaking out. And I think now that it's finally breaking out, it's going to continue going. So I think that I have enough risk on this name. I don't think that I need to add any more. But if you wanted to add some more, what I can suggest here is a potential long call in the earnings series, or you could do a butterfly. You could do a butterfly with a price target at 555. You could even do a butterfly with a price target at 575. But the thing is that with that earnings report coming up, you really need to do it in this series or the series right before earnings. And in that series, you only have a $17 expected move. So I think that the best option in this series would be 550. So you can see that there's a lot of high open interest here. You could do something like this where you do buy butterfly, you could do 520. No, actually, let's do 530. Let's do it out of the money so it's a little bit cheaper. 530, 550, 570. So for something like this, it's only going for $5. So you could get a $5 butterfly, way cheaper than the long call, as you can see. And you have a $20 wide butterfly. So if it does trade up into 550, the max you could close it for would be $20. And even if you could close it for 10 or 12, that would be great. And, it comes with a really good risk reward. So that's what I have for you here today. Come join me in the trading room to trade Microsoft and more.
Hey traders, thanks for watching this video. If you want to make sure that you get all of our free trading content, make sure you hit subscribe and also give us a like and comment down below. If you want to learn more about us and if you want to join us for live trading in real markets with real money, make sure you go to simplertrading.com where you can join us for more info. Thank you very much and have a great day.